Start recording.
Start that beautiful bean footage.
Yeah, let's just say,
Oops.
for the sake of argument, you guys have already had a night's rest. You worked to rebuild the palisades on the left side of Camp Vengeance, and kind of got rid of some of the undead bodies. Helped clean up and re-secure the camp before heading out.
Did Dora the? Are we gonna meet Dora the Explorer?
You may, I suppose. Stranger things have happened, I guess. But as a recap, after defeating stacks of Batiri goblins, who demanded you hand over your hard-earned alchemy job, you made your way south along the River Star towards Camp Vengeance. Your journey over the next few days was thankfully uneventful until you ran into a mysterious blue mist that engulfed the party. Hickabee was beset with visions of deadly smoke. Baloo was made to believe that Nimbus was his lucky charm and refused to let him leave his side. And Tabaxel, who thought he had escaped the effects of the mist, became obsessed with his own hat. You gained entrance into Camp Vengeance, quickly gleaned that Commander Niles Breakbone was an Order of the Gauntlet Zealot, intent on completing the mission of ridding the jungle of undead despite the cost of the lives of perhaps all of his men. An undead giant with a blue triangle of Rosnasi tattooed to his forehead attacked the fort with zombies and gassed. You guys ultimately defeated them. And Baloo put a fine point on the party's need to leave soon by pointing out that their goals seemed to intersect with Rosnasi and Omu, the blue triangle on the zombie giant's head, the symbol of Rosnasi himself. And so here's where we find ourselves. You have spent the night, made repairs, got to bed super late after at least securing the camp well enough so that they could defend themselves. And we're sitting around the fire and about to part ways. Anything you guys want to do prior to leaving Camp Vengeance?
I'll say goodbye to
Andrel
Underall and give her some words of encouragement.
Okay.
Other than that, nothing else.
Alrighty.
I'd like to adjust my hat.
I'm gonna steal the commander's boots.
So
Nice. I'll bet they're nice.
yeah. So as far as the curse goes, today is day 2. So Hickabee, you are still beset with visions of this smoke. Tabaxel just pointed out again his obsession with his hat, and Baloo, Nimbus is your lucky charm, not only for today but also for the next day.
It just enforced what I already knew.
There you go. Yeah, you see him sitting across from you. Did I put you all on the same map already? Yeah, I did. So you see him sitting across from you at the fire. He's close, but it's just like it's making you itch.
I move myself in between the commander and him.
Yeah. Oh,
Excuse me. Sorry, I'm very clumsy.
Ord and I would like to thank you again for your help, and if there's anything that we can do, you let us know.
Well, maybe we can come back at some day after we finish our task and help you clear what's left.
Right, and he kind of like peers off into the distance. He's like, we do have a mission. I appreciate that. And he sends you off. Undril comes out and thanks you for your help. So does Sister Sias, specifically to Baloo, who helped with the healing. But they're just like quick at it, back to work again. The sicker, especially with the dead around.
Before we go, can I ask him if he knows where? Can't remember if we covered this last week. If he knows where Oralunga, we know it's to the.
Well, we're heading to Mbala first.
Better, direct.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Tabaxel's actually got it on his map. So,
Okay.
yeah, you guys know where it is. I'll put you on the map here.
I would like to ask about if they've ever been to Mbala.
And Niles Breakbone says, I've heard of this place, Mbala. It's a plateau off in the distance to the south and west. I've not been there. We've ranged out maybe 10, 20 miles, but Mbala is perhaps 4 days' travel.
Thank you.
And here we are. So, yeah, just like you said, you can see on the map. You can't see Ambala from where you are, but you hear it's just essentially just a huge plateau that comes up out of the jungle. And it's in a sort of an area in between trees and really thick jungle, sort of hilly and grassy there. It's a little unusual area. In fact, where you are now, the boat wouldn't do you any good anyway, because Camp Vengeance is sort of at the end of the Soshan Star, which drains into the Aldani Basin. Now, the Aldani Basin, it looks like a lake, but it's really a swamp. It's just a few feet thick. I mean, it would be difficult travel through the basin, either by boat or on foot, unless you have, a canoe might help in some of the wetter spots, but it would just be a
What about the
slog.
space between the jungle and the water? Is that less grass fields and basically with sparse trees?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
So,
But you can make your way around, sort of skirting the edge of the jungle, unless you prefer to go through the jungle. It's up to you.
well,
guys.
that is going to be the question, is it not? Leon is our ranger, correct? Or is it Tabaxel?
Tabaxel.
Tabaxel,
I think.
what do you think?
No, Leon's the ranger.
Yeah, Leon's the ranger
Sorry.
to back.
I thought the Leon.
The ranger, Tabaxel, the rogue map guy. Sorry.
Yeah, I have no problem taking you guys through the jungle.
Is that what we feel? I mean, is it gonna change that much of a time? Will we travel faster over the grasslands versus the jungle?
There wouldn't be any slowdowns.
Then we should just take the most direct route to Mbala and then work our way to Oralunga.
There could be more danger that I can't guarantee.
Danger is our middle name, is it not?
That's your middle name, but okay.
I don't have a middle.
Well, there's now danger.
Oh,
And we
awesome.
need to somehow think of a group or name for us so people can recognize us and so they can sing our praises in the bars of old. Much like Volo is Nimbus's superstar.
Cool. Well, you guys head off then. Ping the hex you'd like to travel to.
We'll let the ranger do
Who did?
Okay, so we're
Many
going
days
to
travel.
Mbala. Huh?
Well, maybe Mbala has one of the transportation circles in that.
This one right here to your south and west.
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay, cool. All right. So that's about a day's travel. I pre-rolled a couple, but I didn't roll for one of the days. So I thought to kind of like spice it up, I would just actually just do a random encounter table roll, but let you guys make the roll. That way you can blame yourself if it's something terrible.
We'll let Leon do it because he's leading us. He's the ranger.
Okay. So roll a d20 3 times.
Uno. Dos. Tres.
Okay.
Oh, look, it's tres.
So in the morning of the first day, let's see what happens. I'm just going to roll a random encounter and just find out what happens. Okay. So off in the distance, you see, and you've seen these before. These are the Almirage. And let's see.
Yeah.
couple of them. Let's see.
What's the name, Mirage?
I think that's something that's not real. You just think you.
Get your balls ready. There it is.
Oh, yeah. Those cute
Little
little
bunny
bunny
horns.
horns.
You see a couple of them, you know,
Fireball it.
chewing, I don't know, eating some grass and some nubs off the trees or something.
Well,
Just
last time we
wandering
saw
around.
those, we got attacked by undead.
Yeah, you want to make a perception check?
I absolutely do.
Okay.
I'm playing with my hat.
Yeah. Halfway through,
no.
you're looking around.
Oh, no,
the jungle.
Nimbus is gone. What am I going to do?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, your hat gets in the way, and when you start messing with your hat, it kind of makes a rustling noise, and the Almirage just they both go left and right, and then they switch direction off into the underbrush, and that's it. That's all that happens of the day. Leon had some good rolling, so you guys make good time. You hike through the jungle. Azaka is pouty as ever.
Azaka, what is wrong?
I am tired of this.
Tired of what? You don't want to be our guide anymore?
No. The heat,
Oh.
the jungle.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe at Mbala we'll find something to refresh ourselves.
I am ready to go back to Port Nyanzaru once this is over.
I agree.
Well, let us make camp here. And she kind of points to a spot, sort of. It looks like a nice spot, actually. It's kind of a sort of, I don't know, sort of like a half of a, it's like a semicircle in the trees, and it's grass, and it's it's not mush, or like there's no crawling bugs like you find in the rest of the jungle. It just looks like almost like a meadow, like a perfect place to have a nice campfire.
What kind of weather is it?
Ignore the effects that are going off. I'm going to see if my spells work.
Okay. Let's find out. Sam's going to roll the weather for us. It's rainy, but it's not too bad. And in fact, I think what happens is the rain sort of comes to an end as you guys are setting up camp. And let's see if this works. I downloaded a couple things. It wasn't that cool Monkey Island stuff, but it was.
There we go. Yeah. So I guess we will pull all the supplies out of the bag of holding and set up camp.
Okay. So you guys set up camp, and you're having, I don't know, is there a person who cooks?
And I think we've just been eating iron rations unless someone goes and hunts something.
Okay. So you guys want to sit around the campfire eating rations or good berries. As Baloo sort of kind of walks behind Leon, you hear Baloo just rip a crazy loud fart. It was like as he like turned his as he turned his butt cheek like to you.
Oh, excuse me.
Blue,
I think that might be wet.
Blue, you heard it, but you didn't feel it. You're pretty sure it wasn't you. In fact, it might have even been Leon.
I like recoil in disgust, and my trunk goes high into the air and goes, "Oh!" Who was I next to?
Leon.
Leon, what do you say?
I say you're welcome. What are you talking about?
Did you just let one rip?
I thought that was you.
No, it sounded wet though.
Are you sure it wasn't you? You do forget a lot of things.
No, I know that stuff. I only forget things from week to week.
Oh, okay. No, that wasn't me.
I will slowly reduce my trunk and sniff around. Do I smell it?
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, to make a perception check actually. Do it with advantage with your trunk. Yeah,
19.
something stinks. Yeah, you smell. Someone farted.
All right, so I'm gonna move away.
And then you hear, as you start to walk away, you hear it again, and it comes right from behind Leon. You think Leon's fucking with you because as soon as you turn around, he farts again, and you hear like a giggle.
Like Leon giggle?
You think so?
Leon, that's gross. You could at least walk off into the jungle a bit. And I move myself all the way over to the other side of the campfire and wave a flaming stick around. Ugh.
I'm pretty sure that was you, my friend.
That was you. It was over there next to you and not over here by me. I had already started to walk away.
You were next to me. I'm pretty
And there's no
sure.
reason to giggle.
Do I look like a giggler?
Then if you did not do it and I did not do it, then who did it? Perhaps you can look around and find out.
Perhaps you can as well.
I do not have the skills that you have to look around.
Aren't you a thief?
I am not. I am a priest.
Oh, okay.
I would not steal anything.
I'll if are we in the jungle still?
We're in a grassy spot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I'll make a perception check, but I think I get advantage in my terrain. So
Okay.
It's a good thing.
Yeah. It's wafted away now, but you don't see anything. You don't hear anything. What you did smell is gone.
okay.
And then all of a sudden, you look at Tabaxel, and he just gets done adjusting his hat, and then a flame bursts from the top of Tabaxel's hat, and he doesn't seem to notice it. He's kind of looking around and just looking into the fire, and there's a spark or something. His hat's on fire.
Whose hat's on fire?
Tabaxel's.
Tobacco.
Does he notice?
Head's on fire, buddy.
Ha ha ha! That's funny.
I take a drink of water with my trunk and I squirt it at his hat.
Okay. You do, and the flame just keeps going, and yeah, Tabaxel, you just got squirted with a trunk full of water.
Yeah, you
Not
got
that
something wrong
much.
with you, elephant man.
You're on fire.
I'm not.
Take off your hat and look. You do that every 5 seconds.
Well, if you watch me and count when I do it, it just seems like I do it a lot. But I really don't. I'll take off my hat and look at it.
You take the hat off, and the fire seems to stay in its place, and now the top of Tabaxel's head's on fire.
See,
I just start laughing. I do not. Leon, I don't understand what's going on. This is not real. Is there something going on? Snarn, are you casting some kind of weird spell?
Not me this time. Even though that would be funny.
Mr. Tabaxel, is your head on fire?
no. If my head was on fire, my hat would have been on fire.
That is why I don't understand.
Yeah, you sit there looking at him. It's just like small, teeny little flame crackling on the top of his head. It's not growing or engulfing him. In fact, when he moves, the flame kind of stays where it was. And,
Look, see, there's a flame right there. It just was at the top of your head.
he doesn't see it from where he is. It's just like way on
Oh.
top of his head.
Here, come here.
Okay, I'll go over there.
Okay.
Look. See,
Tabaxel gets up. The flame stays exactly where it was. Just a flickering
see?
in the middle of the air.
It just wasn't. Apparently, it was not attached to your head.
Oh, that's neat.
You hear
Catch it.
you hear giggling come from Leon.
I'm wondering why everyone's looking at me.
Well, does Leon hear the giggling?
Yeah. You hear it too, and you think it's behind you.
I turn around and look.
Okay, nothing there.
What are you looking at? Did you fart again?
I didn't.
I
Do
think
something
that-
this time?
I think someone is playing tricks. So what can what could be playing tricks like this? Do you know? You are the woodsman, Leon. What is tricking us?
I don't think woodsmen are experienced with tricks. Maybe it's something magical.
Mr. Snan, we have to burn down the entire forest.
No.
Fireball, right now.
Well, Nimbus, it might be a ghost.
Right. And if we do that, I have to redraw my whole map. So
Oh my god.
Well, and ghosts aren't affected by fire, as far as I know. Are they?
We are in the ghost jungle.
That's right. Well, there was lots of undead. They said so. We saw them.
Okay.
Well, I ain't afraid of no ghost. I would just like to say that right now.
And so far, the ghosts have been pretty funny.
yeah.
And you hear behind Leon and at the tree line, you hear some rustling, and you see a figure sort of step out into the woods. Oh, and he looks around, looks over, and waves to you. It's kind of far off. It's hard to tell the features. And he sees the fire and he starts walking over towards you guys.
What size is it? Human size or?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Do we recognize who he is?
As he gets closer, you realize that it's a skeleton.
It's a skeleton?
It's a skeleton. Hi.
I drop my weapons.
Hey! Whoa! Whoa! I'm unarmed here. How y'all doing?
What the?
Mr. Hickabee, we found a relative of yours.
Yes,
Just saw fire. Thought I'd come and join you. Is that
You-
not okay?
You are Bones, sir.
How did you know my name? Well, Wally is my real name, but for some reason people call me Bones. Mind if I join you, or should I carry on?
Well, have a seat.
You look a little hungry.
Famished. He sits down. Oh, it's wretched tonight. What are y'all doing out here? He holds
We're
his hands
traveling
up to the fire.
Traveling to Oralunga.
His jaw comes unhinged. Oh, that hurts. And he kind of like pushes it, snaps it back into place.
How are you still alive? Well, I guess I do not know.
That's a very good. How are you still alive? We've seen undead zombies, but not you.
Well,
And
I don't. I'm sure you don't mean to offend me. I can take care of myself. Say what you want. Nothing really gets under my skin.
Okay. Sir, you realize you are nothing but bones, correct?
I hear that. High metabolism.
Oh my god. Do you know where Orlanga is?
Who?
Why are you in the forest, in the jungle?
I'm an adventurer.
What's your name, sir?
Wally, but you can call me Bones. Everyone else does.
Wally Bones.
So you're while you are an adventurer, where are you headed?
Seeking treasure. How about you? Or this Oralunga fella? Who is he?
No, that's a place. It is not a person.
Is there treasure?
I believe it is a city west of here.
Sounds like there's treasure.
Do you know where there's treasure?
I haven't found much lately.
How long have you been adventuring, Mr. Wally?
For years. Years. My mother wanted to be a soldier, but I don't have the guts for it.
Where are you from?
Gary, I start looking around.
Hickaby's gonna
You
get
hear
whatever
laughter
stew-
coming from. You hear laughter coming from. I'm sorry, Leon.
I move over by Leon and try and sniff out something.
Okay.
Hickaby's gonna serve him up some food and whatever he hands him, like the ladle. After he pours in the ladle, he's gonna like tap him on the knee or whatever and see if it's like really just.
Okay.
What's wrong?
He's like, I'm fine. I'm good. And
I got a 15.
okay. Yeah. So a 2. Yeah. You don't notice anything.
No, I'm trying to sniff out a smell over by Leon.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I meant by sniff out. So I got a 15 for trying to smell like whatever I was looking for. See if I can find, because I can't see nothing, so I'm gonna try something else.
Yeah, I think it's even with that roll, it's hard to smell anything. Because Leon is there, and Leon is a big stinky turtle reptile. So
He smells
no
smells
offense.
like crocodile.
No offense. Yeah. Hang on, Sam. Let me.
Hey, cast fairy fire behind him. Who did that better than me?
And he's like, "Oh, don't get fresh, you."
Mr. Wally, we don't want to make any bones about this, but
People always make fun of my name.
well, you sir have come out with 87 puns in the last 6 minutes, so
I don't know what you mean.
it's no skin off my back. Anyone?
I think you're good at what you do. I think you guys are going to be successful. I feel it in my bones.
I have a little extra food. Go right ahead. Dig in.
That's pretty humorous.
I think I've had my fill. In fact, you guys are kind of giving me the creeps. I'm gonna head back off into the jungle if it's all the same to you.
You're just randomly going to. Okay. Well, it was nice to meet you, sir.
Well, you don't have to worry about being killed, I suppose.
And he stands up. His jaw comes unhinged. He snaps it back together. Oh, that hurts. Well, it was a pleasure. Be careful out there.
You
Yeah,
too.
You too, sir.
Bye-bye.
Nimbus looks at everyone.
Did everyone see him, or am I now hallucinating as well as the rest of you?
No,
Leon farts again.
Leon,
Oh,
cut it
Jesus.
out.
I don't think he was actually there.
It wasn't me.
Well, he didn't attack us, so what was the purpose if that was an illusion?
Someone is causing ticks. I think they're casting spells. Leon should know more. He's a woodsman.
I don't know that much about casting spells.
Is the bone man, is Mr. Wally, do you see tracks? Do we see tracks in the ground?
That is good. Was he real or an illusion?
Yes.
Make a perception check or an investigation check if you're actively looking.
All right.
I'll aid with it.
Okay.
I'm proficient in survival.
You guys looking around?
And it was investigation, right?
Oh, investigation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, you should have found tracks, but there aren't any.
I take off a hat that I don't have on the top of my head.
Gentlemen, I have deduced from looking at this that Mr. Wally was in fact an illusion.
That's what I said. Did I not? There's someone that's casting spells.
You
I'll take off
did
my hat,
say
too.
that, Mr. Blue. However, we can determine from this that this must be Snarn's fault as the magic user.
Yeah. And then I'll put my hat back on.
Blue, make a. Hold on a sec.
This is a lot like my spell Thaumaturgy, and I cast Thaumaturgy and change the colors of the fire.
Okay. Let's see. Make a wisdom save, Blue.
All right.
Okay.
You probably saved.
I probably did. I should hope so. I am the cleric. If you pick the cleric to do wisdom save, if he just fails it, he's tough.
So when you see that, when I asked you to do that, you feel like a little lightheadedness in your head, and it's like, I feel this strange feeling. I felt this before, and you see something, a flash behind Leon of almost a rainbow-like color, and then just as soon as you see it, it's gone again.
Very interesting. Let's see here. But this, like I said, something is going on behind Leon. I think there's perhaps some kind of creature that is doing this. Do not know.
Hello, creature.
I walk over by Leon and I look around him and
Okay.
lift him up and look underneath him. And
You hear some fluttering, like a, I don't know, like almost like a
Wings?
hummingbird, and then all of a sudden, Leon, make a wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Yay.
As soon as you see that, as soon as you're standing up, and behind Leon, you see this ever so briefly. Actually, I'll tell Blue only, since he's the only one who saw it.
It's I saw it. It disappeared, but it is a small, like, lizard with wings.
You mean a dragon?
I've never seen a dragon.
Isn't it a lizard with wings?
It's yes, I guess. I don't know. But what kind of wings did it have, Gary? Did it have butterfly wings?
It did.
But it had butterfly wings, not bat wings.
That's awesome. So Hickabee sees smoke, and now Baloo is seeing butterfly lizards.
Butterfly lizards.
Smoke.
Did it say
Is that smoke
anything to you?
nearby? Where's the
No,
smoke?
it saw me and was surprised and disappeared.
No smoke, Mr. Hickabee.
Don't joke about that.
Now, we would not do that to you.
It is. It must be the thing that's causing. Leon, what kind of creature is this that can goose spells like this and tease us like this and be a dragon with small butterfly wings?
Do I know from his vague description?
I don't know what are you trained in that would let you know that.
Nature.
Survival.
I would think.
Handling.
Would it have been in the Volo guide?
Oh yes, we have the book. And I plop down on one of those chairs and pull out the thing and pull out the big book and hand it to Chris or to Nimbus.
Okay. You scroll through it, and you don't find this particular creature in that book, but you do hear mention of it, and it is referred to and sort of something else. Playing pranks. You see you see the word fairy dragon.
It is a fairy dragon. It plays tricks on people. Oh, it hates Luxodons. Mr. Blue, you must be very, very scared. You must be on guard against this creature.
I'm so frightened.
I would be. I would be very afraid.
Good thing I will have you to protect me.
Yes, I will be close to you.
Maybe we can try to feed it to get it to come out.
What? I don't see a mention of what it eats. Perhaps just throw some food out. Mr. Hickabee, what are you cooking?
Oh, I found some kind of little critter out there. It's in the soup.
And you hear
get
behind
a piece of
Leon another loud fart, and then and then you don't hear the sound anymore. It's gone, whatever it was.
Fireball.
This thing did not say it had gas, but
It is doing the spell like I did it. It's a thaumaturgy. It creates small little things that can make noises and smells and change things. I cast it a few more times and changed my face to make it look like a clown or something like that.
And here's what you see. Here's what you saw, and then it just vanished. Doesn't seem to be around
It's
anymore.
kind of creepy looking, isn't it?
Yeah. This was a violet one too.
Other editions, they're cute.
Yeah. For most of them, they're cute. It's like, oh,
Yeah, actually, it actually tried to cast suggestion, and then actually tried to cast polymorph. So
nice.
it almost got real weird. But nothing else strange happens for the rest of the night. You guys are able to finally knock off and get some rest.
Whatever it was is left. Hopefully.
Nimbus takes a piece of paper and just writes down, fairy dragon and, casting spells.
I will send this to Mr. Volo when we return.
Good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll mark it on the map too.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe it lives near here, and I mean, it's obviously not trying to harm us much because it is just causing trickery.
Hates Luxodons. Yes. I'm underlining that.
All right.
It could not like the turtle people too.
Yes, it did. Mr. Leon.
No.
No.
Didn't Mr. Polo put out a restraining order on you last time you were around it?
It's very vague. It's very vague. It's during certain times. I'm going to go to talk to him about it to get it clarified.
Good idea.
All right, Mr. Ranger, go ahead and pick a hex. You should be able. Can you move that?
Let me see.
I'm assuming. I don't know if you can or not.
No.
Okay.
So southwest.
Yep. Okay. So you wake up in the morning, Leon. You have a pile of shit in your boots, and it has sort of like rainbow sprinkle iridescence to it, and you're not sure where it came from. Everything else seems to be in order, and you guys make your way off towards Mbala. So go ahead and roll.
That is a shitty situation.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll 3 more d20s, Leon, or whoever wants to roll it, I guess.
Want me to do it or no?
You're our guide. Well, actually, what about our little guide there? Is she helping Leon go through the forest?
There's one.
Oh boy.
Someone else.
One more. Okay. You guys make your way inland, and travel gets, it's not as bad as in the jungle. In fact, let me check the weather and see what it looks like. I'd be surprised if it's not raining. Heavy storm. Okay. So yeah, heavy storm. Travel by foot gives 1 level of exhaustion and a DC con save to gain another. Okay. So assuming you guys can either hunker down, I mean, it just the bottom falls out, or you can just go for it, take a level of exhaustion, and roll a con save.
It's up to you guys. Should we travel in this or not?
I mean, I'll go with whatever the group says, but I feel like traveling in this weather would be problematic, and we probably don't want to be lowest before we get to Ambala.
I agree.
True. Let's stay in, take a breather. Kick our feet up.
Kick our feet up. Let's all play with Mr. Hickabee's tallywhacker.
Oh, yeah. We can pass that around.
Mima's tallywhacker?
Yes.
All right. So you guys, I don't know, make some sort of tarp city, kind of block out the rain as best you can. And it comes down. It is just a vicious torrent. And in fact, the water just from the Aldani base and just sort of almost like seeps your way. And pass the day.
Can I put out my rain catcher as well?
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
Let's just say you fill up with water given the torrent of rain.
Okay, cool.
And you pass a miserable night. You don't get much sleep. But you shake off the 1 level of exhaustion, and we'll see what the next day holds. Okay. The rain parts, it's just a spattering of rain. And roll 3 more d20s, please, since we didn't move.
I give this roll to Nimbus.
All right.
Okay.
Am I doing all 3?
Yeah, do all 3.
Go
All
for it.
right.
All right.
69.
So you make your way closer towards Mbala, and you begin to see some of the hills. The grassland sort of gives way to sandy, rocky hills that just sort of rise and fall and dot the landscape. Some of them with big boulders around them, and not much in the way of vegetation here. It's sort of a strange environment compared to the rest of the jungle. It's very unusual. There are still trees and still mounds and hills and stuff where you are, but when you look further up, like if you rise the crest of a hill, you can see areas where there aren't trees at all up in front of you. And who's out in the lead here?
I am.
I would presume.
Leon. Okay. So Leon, you guys cut through a couple of trees and over a couple of mounds, and you see and you hear something up ahead. It's some commotion, some noise, some shrieks, and you hear some screams.
Oh, these two.
And you look ahead and you see Artus Cimber, and you see Dragonbait, and they're running towards you, and it's almost like Baywatch slow motion, and they're just like huffing it, and just like the fear on their faces. And the rest of you guys pick it up too, and they jump down one of these mounds. And they're hauling ass, and hot on their tails are bunches of velociraptors.
Chickens.
And you see
Clever girls.
you see that there. You see them, and they make this clearing, and they jump over the edge. And Artus Bait and Cimber, and they look at you, and they're like petrification. They're petrified, but they also they see you, and they're like, hope. And let's roll some initiative.
Hope, you stole our shit.
No, they didn't steal anything, Lars.
They stole our boat, didn't they?
No, they took their own boat.
No, the zombies. I mean, the
It must suck at
The
initiative.
goblins destroyed.
They still took off and left us.
That is true. They did leave us. Look, I got a 1.
1.08.
That means I rolled a 2. By the way, just so you know, I rolled a 2.
Okay.
I like to make sure everybody gets to go before I do. And hey, do you guys know how to make it so that you stop getting notifications from other channels on Discord?
Leave them.
Yeah,
You mute the servers.
Yeah, you mute the channel.
I'm not sure. Otherwise,
You pick up your computer and break it.
You can turn off notifications.
Yeah, I did. I thought I did that, and it didn't
all right.
work.
Nimbus, you're up first. Now, you guys have seen these. In fact, the gauntlet or whatever the run was up in Port Nine Zaro, and you saw these velociraptors, and they weren't that tough. There's a lot of them here, though, and so you're not sure what's going on, but you're up.
Okay. All right. All right. Nimbus is going to go up here.
Nimbus, you are dinosaur slayer.
Yes, I am the dinosaur slayer.
And I'll use my quarterstaff on the one directly in front of me for my first attack.
Okay. Oh, just hits.
That doesn't take him out though.
I don't see damage. Did I? Oh, there it is. No, he is still up, but just barely. Yeah.
All right. I'll do another hit on him with my quarterstaff
Okay.
for my second attack.
The 9 misses.
Fucking
He
Oh,
stumbles out of the way.
Buck and a quarterstaff.
I'll spend a key point to do Fury of Blows, so I get 2 bonuses. I'm gonna just start kicking.
All right, you do one at a time, and then okay.
Yeah.
That one misses too.
Oh my god.
You are
Okay, you kill it. Yeah. He dodges one, you connect with the other. Splat. And
All
there's
right.
two right behind him, just sort of kind of like they get close to each other and just.
I
turn their
will
eyes on
kill both of you.
And I'm gonna just leave it at that for now.
All right. Leon.
All right.
And these guys, and then you hear Artus and Dragonbait. We could use a little help over here.
Well, get over here.
Yes, we could have used some help when we were surrounded by goblins.
Later.
Yes, later.
All right, Leon.
So these 3 here are up on a ledge, so I could probably shoot from.
Yeah, you can see. Yeah, you have visual. What you can see what you can see.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna shoot the lead one.
Mm-hmm. 10 kills it outright. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna shoot. Take another shot to the one to the north of it.
Yeah, 10 is just enough. 15. Okay, you hit, but he's still up.
And that's my movement.
All right, yeah. That one cuts him wide open, but he's limping towards you still. Oops. That's not. Okay. Dragonbait draws his Holy Avenger sword, and
He has a Holy Avenger.
yeah, he clambers up the hill again, and he points to Artus, and you get a whiff of ham, and it just like pervades the area, and he attacks. He swings it over his head with 2 hands. One on one and one on the other. Oh no, he misses both of them.
God damn,
Man,
can we kill these guys and take their stuff?
That's his go. The Velociraptor. These two are going to attack. Old Dragon Bait. They get advantage because of their pack tags. Ooh.
Ouch.
Holy cow. Alright, so
I said it
13
a
plus
lot.
3, 16. Yeah. And this one's going to do the same thing. With advantage. 14 misses. 18 hits. Okay. So he's getting scratched up by these two he tried to kill. Let me check their speed real quick. Okay. This pack of them. Come on. Alright, something like that. Moves to here. This pack jumps down here. This pack attacks Artus Cimber.
Bite him in the ass.
Let's see. Should be 3 attacks here. Okay, yeah. 19 hits. 20 hits. Hits. 20 hits, and the last one misses. So he takes. They just like basically pounce him, and they're all over him. And Nimbus, you are attacked by
Bring it.
these two here. These little fellas. First one.
17 hits.
All right. They get advantage, so it's 20 and 19.
Oh, then they both hit.
You take 10 damage. And that is all they can do. It is your go, Artus Cimber. Artus Cimber will...
Cry like a bitch.
he will actually pull out his trusty dagger and stab away.
Bookmark.
Miss. Hit. And hits. He kills one of them. Actually, no, he does.
We help these guys? They don't
Stabs
need
one and
to
stabs another. And Hickabee, it's your turn.
Little buddy, look out! And Hickabee's gonna pull out 2 arrows, shoot them both at the 2 raptors up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think Nimbus heard you say look out.
First shot, 25 and sneak attack. Then the second shot,
All right. You kill the one,
27.
take him off his feet. He flies back.
Okay, and then the second one.
Yep. He's dead too. 10 damage. They have 10 hit points, so.
Okay, I'll click that since I used it. All right. That's basically it. Hickabee's gonna kind of spread it out a little bit and get some room.
Okay. All right. All right. Ozaka.
Who was the Transformer?
Was that you, Leon, still?
Still no.
No, that's Mrs. Zaka who's transforming into a tiger.
Yeah, she attacks.
Whoa.
First one hits.
What's new, pussycat?
She is truly more than meets the eye.
And that is her go. She's going to circle around to this side of them, though. And Tabaxel, you're up.
All right. I am going to draw my bow. And I will shoot the one closest to Azaka there.
Okay.
Oh, sure. Hey.
Certainly will kill him.
misses.
Oh, man. Almost.
Bitch.
Misses. It's not.
All right.
Okay.
I kind of want to move out of here. I'll move out to here.
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
And you hear Artus. We've got bigger problems. I need some help here. And Snarn, it's your turn.
We're helping.
We're coming. We're coming.
You're doing good.
And he's
Duck
trying
dodge,
to-
Steve.
It's
Duck
not
dodge.
that.
Yeah.
Ah! And he's just like trying to fight them off.
Avoid the sharp parts.
Does he mean there's something bigger coming?
You don't know.
It's still the first round. Relax.
Hey, guess what? Baloo, I'm going to power you up
Okay.
as a bonus act.
Nice. What does that mean?
Yeah, I'm dying to know what that means too.
Oh shit! I forgot my sneak attack.
All right, he's dead.
Oh, it's dead then.
Yeah.
That's not how I wanted it to come up.
I'm on fire.
No.
Oh, you can blow it out your trunk.
Like I get dragon's breath. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Really? What's the range on it? Oh, sweet. Okay.
A cone.
It's a cone that you can use as your action. You can do 3d6 of damage.
Sounds like fun. Let's see here. Oh, too far. Oh, sorry. I got carried away.
Good Lord. Doing a happy dancer in here.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. I'm going back to my original spot. 10, 20.
And then for my action, I'm going to use a cross.
Okay.
So I should be able to breathe on these two without hitting a Zaka.
On your turn.
Oh, it is my turn.
Still Snarns. That was a
Oh,
bonus
okay.
action. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a bonus action. I'm just going to use my crossbow for my action. I don't think I can cast two.
Not unless you want to cast a cantrip.
So you can firebolt.
Yeah, I'll firebolt
This guy.
that guy.
That guy. Okay.
Because then I get advantage.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh, so close, but so far away.
Almost minimum damage.
Yeah. He's still up.
2d10s and I get 3.
He's zapped, but he just like pounces right back into Artus's face. All right, Baloo, your stomach hurts. It's like you have the worst acid indigestion ever.
so I move to where I am, and then I breathe onto the. I burp. I let out a big, huge belch, and out comes the fire on those two little whippersnappers. So, and they yeah, sort of like that. That works.
Yes, that is.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Okay, deck saves for these guys. So just roll 3d6, please. You did, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Dex. One makes, and the other one fails.
Yay,
So,
one dice.
this guy's dead. And boop. This guy, 5. Still up, barely. He's singed. He looked around for his buddy though. They too enjoy pack tactics, so he's looking for another group to join. Nimbus.
It could be. You think these things taste like chicken?
If you cook them right.
I started to cook them. Chris, we can't. You're muted.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
the first one hits.
2 attacks on that one right there.
Okay. The first one hits and kills him. So if you wanted to move, well, I don't know that you.
Or throw something. If you can
Yeah, or throw something.
I don't think he can reach anybody else, but unless he's got a ranged weapon.
Yeah, unless you have a shuriken or dart or something.
What was that? I couldn't hear the last part. I apologize.
So the first one killed him. So if you want to
Okay.
use your second attack to throw a dart or some other ranged weapon at one of the other ones, you can do that.
Yeah, I'll do that. Thanks. All right, I'm gonna use a dart on this one right here.
Gotcha.
So yeah, you just need to change the damage.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep, he's dead. Pierced in the neck and he crumbles. Excellent. Leon.
Okay. So I'll move right there.
It comes down to, are
And
they
fire.
chasing or are they running away?
I'll fire at that one.
Okay.
He means that literally.
Yeah. You hit him. He is still up. I think. I don't know. You got some bonuses going on, I'm sure.
No, I'm gonna take second attack to the one to the south of it.
Also a hit.
And that one I'll take a bonus on.
Okay. All right.
So 7 to each.
Okay.
And that's it.
Dragon bait will swing away. Ooh, 6. Cuts this one in half. And kills that one too.
Yeah. Dragon Bait killed himself.
Nope. Sorry. My son has a desperate need for double A's. Hang on a second.
Is the never mind.
Jackson, come here.
I think these things are running from something. Not.
There's only 10 people left in Fortnite.
Running from the smoke.
Yeah. Okay. So Dragon Bait does that, and then he leaps down and tries to impose himself in between Artus and these other two Velociraptors. And then he points off to the northwest, and Artus is like, I know, help me with these and we can get out of here. And off to the northwest you hear and
I'll go, Artus, something bigger's coming.
that's what I've been trying to tell you. I need help. And then when
You have not been saying that at all. You've literally not said that at all.
I was getting there. And then you see a huge beast erupt from the jungle. And
Demogorgon.
yeah, let me show you a picture because it's pretty fucking awesome. I'm sure there's a picture of it instead of just the token. Let's see.
It's dragon with little bear fairy wings.
No,
I don't believe it. It's not real. That this is the little lizard with wings.
Yeah, it looks like a Tyrannosaurus Rex, but you see what happens is it comes out of the jungle up at the top here, and it goes, and it throws up dead bodies. Then the dead bodies hit the ground,
Let the bodies hit the floor.
and they
Sounds
stand up, and you realize that they're zombies.
Oh shit!
That's freaking cool.
Yeah, and
I need the stats for this monster for my game.
yeah. Look at
Oh
his.
my god!
Yeah,
Like
look
his
at-
jaw's disjointed or something. That's crazy.
yeah. You see him coming out.
That's wicked.
Yeah, and you can see
I
him,
know
like,
how
like,
it feels.
writhing in his belly too. It's gross. Let me add these guys to the
Gajira.
turn order. There we go.
Gajira.
All right. So he horks up some zombies, and
A giant zombie creature vomiting up zombies. This is amazing. This game just got seriously awesome.
oh, the Velociraptors didn't go. So
I think the little guys are just gonna leave at this point.
they're
They're
gonna,
like, I'm out. Really? Okay.
No, they're going to be the heroes of the day like it were in Jurassic Park.
That's right.
Right.
Blue. Blue. Is one of them blue? Blue.
all right. These guys are gonna
Be annoying.
try to try
This
to
is where
get in
the
the
zombie
way.
T-Rex eats the raptors.
All right. These guys are going to attack Azaka
No, that's fine.
with advantage.
That's fine.
She can't be hit by normal weapons.
Yeah. 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 Well, I'm even rolling. So they're slashing at her, and nothing happens.
She's on her belly, let him go
Yeah.
at her. Go at her. She's like,
Yeah,
oh,
she
this
does
is
that.
great.
She does that thing that dogs do when they kick their leg when you get them in the good spot. However, Artus is attacked again. Hit and a hit. Ooh. He's not a big bag of HP like his buddy. That's it. I think. Hold on, let me see. Who was next? Was it Nimbus? Where are the Velociraptors? Oh no, it's Artus. Sorry. Artus will give me this little dagger. Phew, God. Yeah. He pokes them both and kills them. He's like, finally! What I was trying to tell you is, oh, it's here. And he looks over his shoulder and sees the T-Rex zombie barreling down on you. Hickey.
Where do you find these things?
The damn jungle.
Ickaby starts peering around the corner. What in the world is making that awful racket? He gets there and he's like, oh my. Lathander! He's going to kill her up on this area. So it's a 4x4, so it's going to be kind of, go away, snapping tool.
You can tell me
Yes.
which ones it hits, and I'll make a note of it.
Okay. It'll be all four of them.
Okay.
So it's the zombie up to.
Sounds good.
They get
They are.
dexterity saving throws.
Yeah. Did it go off?
Oh.
Yeah, it did. DC 13 dex save.
Oh, okay. All right.
The zombies probably won't make.
Ooh, the zombie T-Rex fails, and then I'm just gonna
That's
roll.
what we really wanted, not that.
Yeah.
That's the one we really. Regular zombies we don't give a shit about. It's that big fucking thing.
All right. So I'm Dex. You said okay. So just -2. I'll roll 3d20. All right. So 18 is the only one that makes. So I'll say this guy here makes. Everyone else is lit up.
And
What color is it? What color is it? Is it green, blue, or violet?
it's a light orange type, like a dawn sun.
The color of death.
That's not one of the
Very good.
choices. I'm sorry, I can't do that. It's not one of the choices.
That's all I got. Oh wait.
And I'm gonna take a few steps away. And he's like
Aren't
slowly
you glad
pointing.
to see me?
Coming around the bend. Here she comes.
One of the zombies doesn't have one.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got carried away.
And he says, she'll be coming around the bend.
Okay, cool.
Here she comes.
Azaka. She will fuck up these little guys here.
It's like a cat playing with a mouse.
Ooh, yeah, they're dead. At least that one is, and that one is. We'll say that one. Boom. And there's one left. And Zaka. That's her game. Tabaxel's up.
Okay. I'm going to take a couple steps forward here. And I want to shoot at the T-Rex. Yeah. And he's got fairy fire on him.
Yeah, advantage.
So that's advantage.
Goddamn fairy fire doesn't do shit.
22. If it hits him.
22.
I hope 26 hits or I'm running.
All right.
Do have a very nice place here. I'm leaving.
Okay. That is a hit, so it takes 22 damage. Yep.
Yes.
Excellent. That'd be it?
That's it, yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you got another attack. A
No.
snarn.
All right, I'm going to. I think I'm just gonna shoot that one just to get rid of it.
Just clear the board.
And then push her out front because she can't get hit by these things. Soak the hits.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he explodes. Bits and pieces of Velociraptor all over Azaka. She snarls at you. Yeah. If that's all, it's Baloo's turn.
I cast Shield of Faith
Can I?
on myself.
Wait, go ahead.
I cast Shield of Faith on myself,
Okay.
and then I move up to here. I'm set for charge.
Excellent.
Mr. Blue, why are you moving closer?
I'm just going to. Well, I'm moving so that I'm in the way.
You still have an
Yes.
action.
You're going to be in the way of his.
I cast a spell.
Jaws.
That's my action.
Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Oh, it's a bonus action. Sweet. I will. Yeah, we'll do a cantrip. It makes it at the big giant guy.
Sure you don't want to hit one of the zombies with that?
Sure. What the zombie?
I'm kidding.
What the close? Well, that's the zombie that's not very fired.
He fails. So 6 on the T-Rex. Okay. He starts
And now my AC is 20.
and he runs at full speed. And that's where he gets to. And
I get an attack of opportunity. No, I don't.
he will take a bite at Nimbus. Actually, he take a bite at you and swing his tail at Nimbus. All right, here he goes. Let's get ready for this. Strap in. It's going to roll them both. So the bite's for Blue, the tail is for Nimbus.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
So,
All right.
so 2 miss. Oh wait, no, it hits, right? 16's a
The
hit.
tail hits. Yeah.
Oh, so you take 21 damage.
All right. Nice.
Yeah, Zaka kind of jumps out of the way, and that is Mr. Zombie T-Rex's go. And you just, the huge snap at you, Baloo, just, I mean, it would have engulfed you pretty much.
I block it with my shield.
Then, as his bonus action, he's going to
Barf up zombies.
barf up some zombies.
Oh, this sucks. But so awesome.
Oh, only one. Oh, that's bad for him, too. That means
Why is it? Oh, because it can't do it again.
Yeah, watch this. Disengorge. On a roll of 1, he runs out of zombies to disengorge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Screw you, GM.
But when he dies, we'll see what
Remember,
happens.
Blue said that.
Yeah, he barfs up the zombie right there. Oops. Oops.
It's a super zombie.
Oh, no, that's not what I meant.
Look, there's 2 of me.
Duplication.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It's mirror image. I'm casting mirror
Alright.
image.
So he barfs up that zombie. It kind of lands right behind Baloo. And attacks.
Ew, this is gross.
He gives you a gross zombie hug.
Oh, he hits me, this son of a bitch.
Yeah.
He crits me too, fucker.
Does, dude. 12 damage. And these zombies kind of start ambling this way. There. He's caught up on some briars. This guy gets to about there. That's it. Nimbus.
Nimbus is just visibly shaken from taking the tail, is just beaten and battered, and I'm going to use, hold on a second. I'm going to move down here, and I'll use my bonus action to disengage. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and I'm just going to hang here, and I'll hold my action, which would be my quarterstaff, until possibly something comes here, and if not, that's okay.
Okay. That's smart. Smart.
Nimbus, no, you need to get closer. You're my lucky charm.
I am close to you in spirit, my friend.
Get closer.
No.
So
I'm doing my
Blue,
interpretation of Mr. The humanoid over there.
I can't heal you when you're so far away.
It's okay. I'm going to heal myself with palm trees.
also Blue, you get
Yeah, I know.
I think you get disadvantage on attacks.
Yes.
And
Attacks and saving throws and all kinds of fucking stuff.
Oh shit! He gets disadvantage because I'm not there.
yeah, that's part of the madness thing.
Fuck! I didn't know that.
You're not supposed to know that.
You
That's
wouldn't
why
know
I'm
that.
yelling.
You wouldn't.
You're my lucky charm. You can't go.
Well, dude, there's a goddamn T-Rex in front of a 3-foot goblin.
Leon, you are up.
I am backing this shell up.
Yeah, this thing was pissed too.
I'm going to Hunter's Market. I'll take a shot at it.
Yeah, you hit it. Okay.
And first
Okay.
and second attack. Does that hit?
That hits.
That's the Hunter's Mark. And that's Colossus for being damaged.
Okay. Boom. Nice.
And that ends my turn.
All right. Dragon bait. He eyes the T-Rex, and Artus says, "What are you thinking? Don't!" And he looks at him, and you just get this overwhelming smell of ham. And he rushes the T-Rex, takes a swipe at it. Does he get advantage as well because of the fairy fire? Doesn't matter.
Everybody.
Yes.
I think
anybody
he does.
that's-
No, he actually hits. He hits because of that. So, okay. Nice.
Oh, it's a 12? Nice.
Yeah, just hits with a 12. Yeah, the zombie. There's like pieces of this zombie. His skin's already sloughing off, but pieces of him are falling apart. Artus draws his bow off of his back, fires at the zombie. It's a T-Rex. 11 hits. They all hit. 16. All right. Hickabee, you're up.
Why, little buddy? That's a sound strategy. We should really run. I'm going to try and wound it so we get a better shot.
I would agree with the running. I thought everybody was on board with that.
If you stand still, they cannot see you.
That is a lie. That is just a lie, sir.
21, 13, and 5. So 28 damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Do I got those zombies in there? Yeah. Hickabee, you're up.
I just shot.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, I think these guys fell out of the order. Let's see. I forgot about the Velociraptors here. Add a
Oh, yeah, he's
turn.
not on there.
They're gonna go 11.5. They're gonna go right after you. I don't think they went last time.
Okay. Get that one shot off, and that's it.
Okay. Just doing this order over. Ah, damn it. Okay. Boom. All right, so these three peel away. They see Dragon Bait with his back to them, and they attack. One, two. Dragon Bait. All right, so hit 7, hit 11, hit 16, crit. Ooh, 20.
Don't they have advantage because of pack
They
tactics?
do, they do.
So all of them hit then, right?
31, except the last claw. All right.
Yeah. Oof.
So we got like 30. Okay.
Oof.
Yeah. And it's done something with this turn order. Azaka peels over here, and she will try to get away from the zombie. He'll take a swipe at her, but it doesn't matter. And she will attack these velociraptors, clawing into the back of Dragon Bait. He didn't scream, he yelled. You get the scent of baked bread. He opens his mouth, and the smell of baked bread permeates the area. And she will claw these guys.
Is that why he's called Dragon Bait? Because they always smell like food?
They don't explain why. He doesn't talk, it just smells. But so, that guy's dead. That guy's dead. Boom and boom. Tabaxel, you're up.
Okay. I am gonna bonus action disengage just in case I'm close enough to catch an attack of opportunity from him. And then I'm gonna shoot at him again. 13.
13 hits.
That's T-Rex?
Yep.
Awesome. Cool. Good job. Nice.
Holy
Six,
shit.
6.
The sign of the devil.
The beast.
So, okay.
All right.
Some devil
Fucking A.
arrows into the...
Nimbus's favorite number.
23 points? Yeah. 23? That's awesome.
Cool.
And then, yeah, I'm done.
Snarn. Yeah, that was awesome.
I'm going to move up to here, and I'll cone these 3 zombies
Gotcha.
with burning hands.
All right. Deck saves, right? Yep.
And then that'll be it for.
Ooh, make, fail, fail. Oops. And then -4 on this guy. All right. Blue. All right, so blue, you have, let's see, just double check. Lucky Charm. Disadvantage on attacks, abilities, and saves. When more than 30 feet away. So let's measure. From you.
He's 35 feet away.
Yeah, a little. He's just outside of your range, unfortunately.
It's okay. I took a 5-foot step toward him.
You could, yeah, you could move, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't. I'm going to. First, I'm going to do this.
Ooh.
Torm! And I hold up my gauntlet. Remove the evil from my presence.
Okay. Wisdom
No.
save. Here it goes. Big money, big money. Oh!
And the zombies get killed if they fail.
Okay. So let me just check their wisdom. They're not wise. -2. So I'm going to roll a 3d20. All right. Dead. Where's my dead? Dead. This guy makes it, right? What's your DC? Spell save.
Oh, it's 17 makes it, yeah.
17, okay.
But there's 4 zombies. So.
Oh,
You forgot the last one.
I
That got vomited out.
wreck. He fails.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, you see a guy just go up in the flames with radiant fire. That's it.
They don't react until it's their turn.
Oh, okay.
And I move over to here.
Okay.
Actually, I move to here. That way I don't get an attack for opportunity from the zombie.
All right. So these 3 burst into radiant flame and die. This one will attack Snarn. Usually a zombie bro hug. 21. Take 7 bludgeoning damage. The zombie T-Rex. Let's see if he's got some turn affinity or something. Ooh, he does not. So, he fails. He must try to move far away.
If you want to still fight it, attack it before it leaves.
Okay.
I yell
Yeah,
that
so
out.
he's essentially will be, all right, so he's going to leave this space. So he will provoke an opportunity attack from blue
I am not going to attack it.
and dragon
So
bait.
Yeah. So
All
if
right.
Dragon Bait wants to fight it, he can swing at it again.
Dragon bait just ducks out of his way as it comes running past him.
He's like, oh my god! Whoa.
And you hear it just like huffing it into the jungle. He squishes this last velociraptor on his way out. And that is that.
Well, we still got a zombie.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay.
He's looking at this funny.
All right.
He's like, he looks up. He's like, my mommy's gone.
Nimbus.
All right.
No one scares my Lucky Charm.
I'm gonna go over here. Just run right back over,
Yeah.
and I'll do
Forgot
2
to
attacks.
tease.
Yeah. I'm back. Where is it? Oh, he left. Oh, damn. I just take my quarterstaff and nail the zombie in the face.
Yeah. All right. 10 almost does it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. We're not undead fortituding these guys. We'll just say it's a done deal.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Mr. Blue, I was just about to come back out. I'm glad you're well.
That thing was amazingly awful.
Yes, it was. You should have run. I don't understand why you...
No, I was not that scared of it, but it was very scared of Torm.
It wasn't. Your body seemed scared when it bit into you.
It didn't bite me.
Is that all of them?
I received the protection of Torm. Torm deflected its teeth. What did I get? What did I get hit by? What did I get hit by? I got hit by something else. I got hit by zombies.
I got hit by the T-Rex.
No, I got hit by zombies. I got like, because I only took 12 points of damage. If I got bit by the T-Rex, it was 40 points of damage.
Yeah, that's why I thought you took that.
It would put me to 0.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
No, the zombie crit him.
Yeah, the zombie.
23 or something.
One zombie hit me and one zombie crit me for 12 points total.
So Artus kind of makes his way over. I hate this damn jungle.
It seems you owe us again.
I thank you. And he gives you a deep bow.
I reached down and touched Nimbus with my trunk, so saying a prayer to Torm.
Thank you, sir.
He walks over, and Dragonbait's kind of looking curiously at Azaka.
I do it again.
That's our guide. She turns into that. Yes.
I love it.
That will never get old for me. Sorry.
It will never get old. You get 12 more, Nimbus.
All right, cool.
And then I walk over to Dragonbait, and I do a second level on him. Torm, please heal his wounds. He has done well. He has fought well.
Okay, cool.
So why did you run when we were surrounded by goblins? You simply could have come in and told us.
Yeah, and he kind of like looks down and scratches the back of his neck. Sorry about that. I'm not one for goodbyes. You ever hear of the expression Irish exit?
I do not know that's Irish.
I have not.
It's one of the little islands off in the Moonshays. It's like leaving without saying goodbye. Typically when you've had too much to drink, but we really wanted to get back out on the river, and it looked like you guys were handling that statue thing pretty easily.
Well, perhaps we should not say hello the next time a zombie dinosaur is about to eat you.
Listen, I'm sorry. I assume everything was fine. You made it here. We just, parted ways without saying goodbye. I appreciate you helping.
It just would have been nice to have a little help.
Oh, yeah. We came out of there with a priceless artifact and had to give it up to save our lives.
We did?
Yep. Wink, wink.
Oh.
Yes, we had to give it to those goblins in order to survive.
Oh, there were goblins. Apart from you, I mean.
Yes, they were the ones that stack upon themselves.
They numbered in the thousands.
Thousands?
And no amount of gold can ever repay us for that. We had to give away for that.
There were quite a few, but thousands is not the correct number.
Yes, I think it was more like 900.
I'm a little coin poor at the moment, but listen.
Where did you find such a beast?
He found me.
What are you doing? Where are
we're
you
on our
going?
way to Mbala. I thought, Oralunga, I mean.
Okay, we are going there. If you want to travel with us, you may, as long as you don't do what you already have done.
Yeah, listen, you guys are great. I would love to travel with you. A Dragonbait here. What? And then Dragonbait's kind of like tugging on the sleeves and kind of like holds both hands up, like, come on. Fine.
Well, if you want to run into big things like that again, he'll probably be back. You're welcome to play with him.
And he looks off the direction where it went, and you don't hear it running anymore. You know, on second thought, that's a good idea. I'll tag along. If it's not too much trouble. Oh, by the way, I found a couple of boats towards the end of the Ocean Star. I hid them in some underbrush.
Cool. We will need boats. The goblins destroyed ours.
I am sorry to hear that.
So just so you know, Gary, that dinosaur, if you wanted to, only hangs out at 30 feet away and just waits.
Yeah.
So it can, if it really wants to kill us, it will wait until until I disappear or it stops.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah. It was close to dead anyway.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I just wanted to let you know that they can just kind of hover at the distance and go, oh my God, he's scary, but I'm going to kill him when he stops.
When I'm not afraid
No,
of
they
you
flee
anymore.
and they keep going until.
Oh, is that what it says?
Over. Yeah.
Oh, they won't mill with him in 30 feet. Okay, they keep going for every turn. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought it was the other way. I thought they just kept him at 30 feet B. All right.
Moot point. Either way, he's gone.
What time of day is it?
Let's see here. What roll was that?
That was part of the.
Let's say it's about midday, approximately midday. So you guys can camp again for the evening if you like.
Preferably away from all the carcasses.
Okay.
What do you think, Hickabee? Should we take some of the chickens?
Ooh, yeah. I think of a nice few rotisseries I could get. I think that wood over there would make an excellent smoke.
Hickabee is a fantastic cook. He will join us for dinner. And I emphasis on the will, by the way.
Yeah, sounds good, guys. And
Dragonbait, are you okay now? Do you need more healing?
He kind of gives you that. Yeah, I think I'm pretty good. Shrug. And
you guys fight well. I am impressed.
He kind of shakes his head, and you hear you get the smell of lemon.
Well, yes, he's just a sourpuss.
Yeah, yeah. Now he kind of like pats you on the shoulder, and you smell lemons. Cool. Right. So Hickabee goes about rotisserieing, if that's a.
So we'll travel maybe a few hundred yards, maybe a quarter mile, half a mile away from where we are right now, and then set up camp.
Okay. So you stretch out around the campfire, picking these cooked. The meat off the cooked bones of these velociraptors. And it kind of does taste like chicken. I don't know if anybody's got any spice or anything, but it's otherwise pretty bland.
So, Mr. Cimber, why are you going to Oralunga?
I'm sorry, say that again. When? Where? Why?
Why are you going to Oralunga?
And he looks over at Dragonbait, and he picks some of the skin out of his teeth and flicks it on the ground. It's a bit of a long story, little fella. Why don't you tell me yours? What are you guys doing?
We're trying to save the world. Yes.
Blue just looks solemn and shakes his head. Up and down. Yes.
We have been asked to come into this horrible jungle to find a cure for the death curse.
He kind of shakes his head, nods his head. That's a noble cause. It's much better than what I'm here for. Selfish reasons, really. And then Dragonbait kind of nudges him. He says, "Listen, I don't really want to talk about it. Not now."
That is fine. Why is it that Dragonbait smells of food?
I'm not sure why, but that is how he communicates. When
Which is
he's
interesting.
sad, he smells like roses. When he's nervous, I get a slight sense of ham, but when he's charging into battle, the ham is overpowering.
I have smelt the ham.
Yes. Yes, when he attacked the T-Rex, that's his ham yell. Yeah, he means business when that comes out.
I will remember that. Hopefully I will not be on the receiving end.
Lemons, pure joy, baked bread, anger, all sorts of things.
Oh, interesting. You must have traveled a long time together.
Not really. We met in Port Nyanzaru. Ika Mouse introduced us.
Oh, we know him.
Ika Rat.
Yeah, Ikarata. He's a nice guy. Have you been able to know what his secret is to keep everything cool? That is one of the things we were trying to figure out.
I do, my friend, but that is his secret.
Oh, I think he has a white dragon in there.
No. It's not so as exotic as that. But
One day
I
we
do
will
know,
find out.
and one day maybe he'll tell you. Perhaps have him drink some of his tej or smoke some of the halfling weed. He might tell you.
Halfling weed. Ooh, I need to try halfling weed.
So, we should get some rest. Off to Orlanga in the morning.
Mbala first, and then from Ambala we should be able to find a path to Orlanga that is at more ease, because Mbala is of height, and we can get a lay of the land.
So Azaka stands up and she says, I will not climb the hills of Mbala. I will wait for you at the bottom, but I cannot go up there.
Oh
Yes.
no, not this.
Yes, I remember that you are you are have a you don't like to be high. I got that.
So you can't
More or
climb a
less.
hill. Is that what you're saying?
No, this is a mesa. Aren't we not
Yes.
climbing a mesa?
It is a steep plateau. Very steep.
What are you so afraid of, Azaka? I'm sure wherever you fall, you're going to land on your feet.
If it were only that easy, Mr. Mr. Hickory.
Like all my good spells are concentration. I'm like trying to find, like I'm trying to rearrange my spells for the morning. And I'm like concentration. Like Shield of Faith is concentration. So if I cast it on somebody else, it's concentration. Like everything's concentration. It's like, oh my god.
Yep. That's what sucks. Everything's concentration, and so is bless.
Yeah. Bless is concentration too.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So the next day, I'm gonna move you guys back over to the map. The map.
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
We'll go for a little bit more tonight. I don't have a whole bunch planned. I was hoping to at least get you to Mbala. We'll see.
That's where we want to go.
Yeah.
Port Nyanzaru, Camp Vengeance, and Mbala.
There we are. Yeah, we're getting there. It's a journey, I tell you. And what's weird too is like this part of it is totally different from the second part. It's gonna be like a whole new campaign once we get in the thick of it. But anyway, yeah, we're only this 12 sessions, so roll 3 d20s and see what happens.
Leon,
Go ahead, Snark.
Snarn Stern.
Dang it. I almost got one.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. Unless you're wanting one for XP.
Yeah, makes things fun.
Snarn, roll a couple more.
Yeah, that's
So this is the next day where we're healed up and
Yep, healed up, spells up, all that good stuff.
Or don't.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Okay, that's good. What is that? Oh, you rolled 2. Okay, cool. Yeah, so nothing happens on the journey to Mbala. All right.
Mbala.
Okay, so
I am hoping there's a teleportation circle in Mbala.
So as you approach, you see it in all its glory, an 18-foot high plateau with sheer cliffs. It
18
rises.
foot?
Yeah, I thought it was 300 when I first read it, but that's not right. It's
You mean 1800?
1,800 feet tall.
Okay.
Plateau with sheer cliff rises above heaps of boulders as large as ships. A narrow path is cut into the cliff face and seems to climb all the way to the top. It circles all the way around it. So it's like basically a column, if you want to think of it that way. And the path kind of winds around the perimeter of it all the way up.
The only way to go from here is up.
All right, let's talk about some marching order.
Who's going first?
No longer in the jungle, so it don't matter.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle.
So Nimbus?
Yeah, I'll go.
Or Tabaxel. Anybody that can sneak ahead.
Baloo spoke up. Baloo's next.
I'll go. If I can fit on the ledge, you all can.
Anyone?
I'll go next, I guess.
Tobacco.
I mean, if you want me to sneak ahead, I'll try that.
You'll be at the back.
It could be.
I'll bring up the rear so I can watch her with an aura.
Arn and Turtle Boy.
Okay.
All right. So in order to climb, you must have to climb it. Oh, I see. So you can. Oh, here's what it is. You can actually climb the side of it, or you can take the trail. The trail is about 5 feet wide, and it's strewn with boulders, switchbacks, debris, roots, that kind of thing. And it took you 2 or 3 hours to get up there that way. Or you could climb it. I don't know why they give you that option.
Yeah, let's climb. No, we're gonna take the path.
Well, climbing it
Because if you say we have to take the path, we'll be like, we'll climb it.
Well, yeah, is it?
And there also could be something on the path that would, fight us, or who knows.
You know what's on the path? A path.
You know what's funny that's on the map is there's a Hickabee token all the way at the very top.
Oh, yeah. I need to delete that. I have to have something to click my spells off on.
Oh, okay. Where am I? Okay. So you make your way up the path, and you have to a lot of times clear the way. There are boulders and debris and all kinds of roots and stuff that kind of block and grow in. It doesn't look like anyone's been up here in a long time. And as you climb,
this is promising.
Yeah, as you climb far above the tree line, you're getting
our dragon head or dragon bait and what's his name?
Yeah, they're with you, but Azaka stayed down the bottom.
Yes.
She's not going up there. So you get near to the rim after climbing for just a couple of hours, 2.5 hours, something like that, and you're greeted with stunning views of the surrounding wilderness. And off to the west, you see a large ziggurat, which you recognize must be Oralunga.
Reveal any of the map between here and there?
Yeah, I think we can do that. That's fair.
Or at least any of the map that we can see all the way around us. Well, we haven't got to the top yet, but that's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, I'll say something like that.
Nice.
So it is. Who's the map maker? That is Tabaxel. Tabaxel is that, or is that's got to be Oralunga, correct?
Yeah, it looks like it.
That's where we
That's
go.
where they told us it would be.
Yeah, and it was described as a pyramid ziggurat, and that's exactly what it is. It looks like you see a giant ziggurat.
Cool.
And that's all.
Do we see
Mm-hmm.
Mbala? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go for it.
I was just going to say, do we see Mbala?
Mbala, you were told, is just a village on the top of the plateau, on top of the mesa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We haven't directly got to the top yet.
Yeah, you're almost at the top. You're kind of circling around, but as you've cleared the tree line, this is what you see. Also, beyond the plateaus to the south, you see some sort of shipwreck, but up in the trees.
What?
Yeah.
Why is there a ship in trees over there?
Yeah.
Is there sky ships?
Let me mark it on
Maybe
the map
this
here.
used to be flooded. Maybe this used to be a water trail.
Mark it. Let's see here. I'll just give you the whole thing. Yep.
Do we know if airships exist in this world?
You know they do in the world, yes, but you've not seen any in Chult.
Could it have been an airship that landed wrecked there?
Possibly. I've not seen any since we've been here, but
What do we see over there where it says Ataz Kahakla?
It's a river, and let's see here on the map. If Snarn wants to take a look at it, he can tell. He can get a sense of what it says. I think with his amulet, he gets sort of a sense now what Oldamuan. He can translate Oldamuan with it.
Cool.
So, Ataz Kahakla. Ataz means gorge, I remember, and then Kahakla. It wasn't good. Let's see. I think it was blades or death or something. Let's see.
of death. Let's face it, it's always going to mean of death.
Ataz Kahakla. Gorge of death.
Blades
Oh, yeah.
gorge of squishy bunnies.
Gorge of death.
The Gorge of Eternal Peril, I think. Isn't there a bridge there?
Yeah. Yes.
An old
You
man on it?
You. Okay, yeah. Just a giant gorge there. What else do you see? I think there's something else in here. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. This is really cool. And about across the Aldani Basin here, you see a massive chunk of earth, roughly in the shape of a heart, a human heart, floating about 100 feet or more above the ground.
Cool.
That is weird.
Kalima Shakti.
Let's see if there's a handout.
I can see my house from here.
I thought there was somewhere. Oh, I know where it is.
Does anyone see a sign that says Omu? Just checking.
Oh yeah, player handout. Here we go. Yeah, so this is what you see. Oops. Damn it. That's what you see.
Part of Oopta. That's cool.
Yeah, it's just floating about 100 feet off the ground.
Oh, it just got steps in the cave.
Bats.
Oh, you know what? If we are given the ability to fly when we are in Kirsabal, maybe we can fly to the heart of Uptau.
That's a good point. I know Miss Azaka won't be accompanying us there.
No. It'd be funny to make her fly and then push her off something.
No, we get her to fly and then she turns into a tiger. It's a flying tiger. How cool would that be?
Very cool.
Oh,
That would be pretty cool.
and that's kind of what you see on your way there, up to the top. When you finally do, about 100 feet or so actually before you hit the lip of the plateau, the path veers into a natural cleft into the stone face, and cut into it are scenes of jungle predators, giant lizards, and erupting volcanoes, like in shallow reliefs carved into the wall. And then eventually, after this, stone steps emerge onto the top of the plateau beneath a once grand but now decrepit wooden gateway and crumbling palisades. The gates that sealed the entrance are rotted away. Only their rusted iron hinges and reinforcing bands remain. In their place are heaps of human skulls, picked clean of all flesh and bleached white by the sun. They grin up at you from the roadway and down from atop towering mounds.
Can I pick up one of the skulls and just kind of, I don't know.
Well, this place looks inviting.
I think this is is this possibly Mbala?
Can I do like a investigation on the skull to see if it's like, I don't know. Is it you said it was a human, so we know that, right?
Yeah, it's a human skull. You can roll up an investigation check to see if you know what happened or. 14. Okay.
Nimbus, put that down. You don't know where it's been.
Oh, good point, sir.
Yeah, you can't really tell. What I will say is that it's been out there for a while. It's bleached, and any remnants of its flesh have long been weathered away. And there are piles and piles of these skulls on either side of this gate. And the gate's really kind of fallen off its hinges. I mean, it's not really a gate in that it's keeping you out of Mbala. It's just that it used to perhaps keep people out. And it's just kind of swinging on its rusty hinges right now. And there's like a fence that goes around the top of the perimeter, but it's also falling down. It's not serving any real purpose.
Can I use my quarterstaff to just kind of push the skulls that are in front of us out of the way as we kind of make our way in?
Yeah. And you have to, because they're sort of piled up at your feet. They're everywhere. Hundreds
Jesus.
and hundreds of them.
Oh my God. I crawl up on Blue, and I'm literally like on his shoulder. I'm not staying down.
Well, yes, and then I am not burying them all either.
I hope not, sir.
This is a fine place to lay rest. Although I say a prayer to Torm under my breath, some last rite kind of thing, and then make my way through the gates.
Okay. As you enter the village, you notice what used to be a town. Most of the structures, they must have been made of wood or thatch, maybe some with stone, but now they're just crumbling compost heaps, demolished by.
Do you imagine having to carry all the stuff from the jungle up to here to make these huts?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's barren. There are a few trees up there, but it's mostly barren. Couple of
Is there
trees
any
on the top.
stone buildings or anything like that? Or
there are a few stone foundations left, and overgrown ramps kind of poke up through the debris, kind of indicating that this might have been a place of maybe even commercial business. So that they had businesses and things.
Okay,
like that.
everybody, let's see if we can find one of those teleportation things or something that's of interest to even be up here.
All right. Does anybody want to make? You want to poke around, or what do you want to do?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, of course, the Faxel does. He's like pulling out his notebook,
Yeah.
going crazy. Like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Covered in human skulls. Of course we want to.
Hey, I don't see any elvish skulls, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is Mr. Cimber and Dragon?
I want to look if Cimber and Dragon Bait are still with us.
Yeah, they're behind you. They're kind of poking their way, and
They're looking for treasure as well, I'm sure. So.
yeah, he's just kind of got his Artus kind of got his hand to his mouth, like he's about to be ill, and you smell violets from Dragon Bait, which you know is fear.
I think we should investigate and get out of here as soon as possible.
Yeah. Hickeby doesn't perceive anything. Tabaxel, I think when you look around, you notice a lot of basically it's empty. Mbala used to be a huge village. Town gives it enough credit. Blue too. Okay, I think y'all look around and it's a ghost town. There is no one here. You poke in a couple of buildings. There are scattered bones, and some of the bones were made into things and kind of hung on different walls and things, like wind chimes.
Can I make a medicine check to see how these people died?
Sure. Yeah. Hard to tell. They've been here for so long.
They're too old.
Yeah, they're too old.
Someone stacked them up.
Yeah, somebody did something with them after they were dead. How long you're not sure. But Blue, I think with that perception roll there, the only structure still intact is a lone hut about 1,000 yards southwest of the gate, at the edge of the border field.
Hey, look at there's still a standing building.
Yeah, and it's a hut as you look at it, and you kind of get a better look. It's kind of up at the top of the hill, and there are a couple of trees around it, but mostly barren grass and stuff around it. And it's made, it looks like, from the rib cage of an immense reptile.
More giant dinosaur bones. Come on, let's go check it out.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So as you get
I'll lead the way.
closer to the hut,
all.
you notice that there are animal skulls and more wind chimes, totems of feathers and shells that kind of rattle on the breeze, and smoke drifts out of the little fireplace of the hut.
Someone must be still here.
Hello, anybody here?
You hear some shuffling inside, and
Is it
you
evil
see-
shuffling?
Like 50 feet, 50 to 60 feet away from the place.
You
I'm not
see
gonna get
somebody
too close
shuffling
before-
around, in fact, through the window. And it looks to be like an old woman, perhaps impossibly old. And she's just almost doubled over, crippled by arthritis. And who's there?
Living people.
And she looks out the window, and like her one eye kind of like it's big. She's like leads with it, and she puts it up at the glass, and just like it's covered in cataracts. And she looks out. Oh, guests! What? One moment. And she unties her apron. You see, and she shakes as she walks over to the door, and she opens the door. And her dark face, and she's completely bald, a couple of wisps of hair coming out, sticking over. And they're outlined with streaks of yellow clay. Almost like you could see the skull on her face and her shriveled flesh. And I've actually got a picture of it. Of her. Where is she?
Hello, grandmother. Is it okay if we approach?
Yeah, of course.
I do not want to frighten you.
We can't scare Nanny Poopoo. And
Who she said? She said Nanny Poopoo.
yeah, this is what
We
she
were
was.
looking for her, weren't we?
Nanny. No, that was not the one we were looking for. We had spoken to grandfather Cimber. Maybe I'm gonna assume he's not married to Nanny Poopoo. I'm just assuming these are elderly people and therefore they are given these.
Hmm.
Yeah, she sort of takes a wooden spoon and pokes at Blue. What brings you here? Are you hungry? And she has a big stew that she's cooking on her.
I
stovetop.
sniffed. Does it smell good?
It smells delicious. Yeah, kind of meat.
Mr.
Does it smell like human?
Mr. Blue.
Make a perception
Mr. Blue.
Yes, Mbala?
I wanna whisper in his ear. Remember the last I ate a stew. It was very delicious, and it turned out to be human.
Nimbus, look around you. Where would she get such things?
There are literally 900 bottles, 100,000.
They're all ancient and destroyed.
Okay,
The one we saw.
eat away.
It's true. Yeah, I'm the one that told you there was stuff in it.
I know, and I didn't listen.
You know, I can hear you just fine. I may not be
Oh.
able to see very well,
I
but
apologize.
I assure you,
you
there are no
possibly be-
people in the stew.
I'm sorry, grandmother, but we ran into some hags on the river who tried to feed us their guys.
Hags. Oh my. And she kind of holds her hand across her chest. Scary. And you
It
survived?
was.
We
Oh,
did.
Apparently so.
What am I
They will
saying?
not bother anybody again.
What happened to your village, ma'am?
Poor Mbala.
Would you be
They're
willing
all
to tell us a
gone.
story?
Grandfather Bones took them away.
Wait.
Bones.
Yes, I had the same thought. Is what was his name, other than Grandfather Bone?
He is the god that carries this departed to the other side.
Dude,
Oh,
we
that-
met a god?
No, I don't. I think that was the thing casting.
I think the fairy was just making things up. I don't know if they were. His name wasn't Wally, was it?
What? No. What took them were the evil, wicked creatures. Grandfather Bones just helped them to the other side.
We have
Swaps out some
come up
stew.
here. We are on our way to Oralunga, and we came here to get the lay of the land.
Mm.
Any information you have? Have you been to Oralunga?
No. I have not been off this hill in 70 years.
How have you been surviving? If everyone.
Nanny Poopoo is very wily. The evil birdmen will not ever get me.
Is that what is in the stew?
No. I
Nice.
have snares. I catch a rabbit or two, maybe a songbird.
Oh, I have a gift for you. And I reached into the bag, and I'm sure we cooked a couple extra of the little lizards.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pull one out and offer it to her as a gift.
Oh.
Hickabee's munching on one. Birdman. You mean? Didn't we meet some of those people? That one guy from the tower.
Yes.
Yes.
What was his name? Do you remember?
It was. Hold on, I gotta go look at that.
I think I don't have my notebook. My
Nafir, I
notebook's
think.
over my D&D stuff.
What do you mean evil? The guy seemed pretty nice to us.
Yeah, beaks, leathery wings.
Oh, those are the pterodactyl people.
Oh, listen.
Terrafolk,
killed
I
them.
believe they're called.
Yes.
Yes, the Terrafolk. Yes.
We killed a bunch at Firefinger.
Yes, we battled some
You
prior.
kill them. Maybe you will kill some for Nanny Poopoo. Nanny Poopoo would love that.
Is there a nest nearby?
Yes. Yes, there is. Nanny Poopoo can offer you a reward.
Oh, I like rewards.
Mm-hmm. Who doesn't?
This stew is very good, by the way.
Yes. I'm glad you like it. Why are you
Because now you're
here?
cursed and you're gonna die.
Again, I said we were just investigating on our way to Oralunga, and we thought we could get a good vision of here. We are also looking for a circle of a maze on the ground that holds ancient power of Umbutu.
I
Whatever
don't
the hell
know
it is.
of any of that. What do you seek in Oralunga? I bet it's Saja Mbaza herself, no?
It is.
I heard tale. I've never been, but word gets around to Nanny Poopoo.
Yes.
You may have not heard, but there is a curse that is upon the land. It's called a death curse. We cannot resurrect, and people who have been resurrected are dying. And there is an undead plague that is about to be released upon the lands, and we are tasked to stop it.
I have heard. Most cannot bring people back, but Nanny Poopoo can.
What? You can
Well-
bring back people from the dead.
Yes. Nanny
How?
Poopoo. She hides from Grandfather Bones. She knows how to get around his tricks.
I will reward you with just that if you run off these evil bird creature men. If one of you falls ill and perishes, bring them back to Nanny Poopoo. She will bring them back.
Do you mean, when you say bring them back, do you mean as a dead?
Bring them back to life.
Oh,
Wow,
that would be useful.
That would be very useful. Where are these beasts, and how far away are they?
She sort of points over at the far edge.
They're down the cliffside there. There's no good way to get there unless you can climb with rope or fly.
I wish we could fly. If we can find a way down there, or to trick them to come up here, we will kill them for you.
Okay. All right, so she nods and agrees, and she starts to clean up after you guys and starts putting everything away.
Shall we go take a look, gentlemen? See what we
Yes.
can do?
Okay. She shows you the path to where it is, and you can see kind of like over down the side of the cliff once you get close. You can see sort of the entrance to a cave about 60 feet down. But beyond that is, several hundred feet of plummetous depth.
What do you
I
think?
think he has a few reservations. He's like,
I just said, I told her if
You
we
can
could,
go
we
up.
would. If we can't, we won't. If
I
someone can
say-
figure out the
So,
good
are
idea.
leave the lion dog lie.
Well, apparently they're flying up here and harassing her.
and they've killed everybody else. They're gonna kill her. Why isn't she dead?
She knows how to get around Mr. Bones, apparently.
But
There are very many things in this world that we do not understand, Nimbus.
I agree, Mr. Blue, but she's a very elderly woman, and
Yes.
she's the only one who survived.
But perhaps she is not what we all seem. Sometimes you cannot judge a book by its cover, I think is how you say.
I guess. All right. If that's the case, do we want to head to see? Are we
We
where
could tie
the
a Nimbus, what do you
nest is?
think? Do you want to be some bait? We could go fishing.
What if we tie Mr. Snan on a rope, lower him down, he fires a fireball, and then we pull him back up, and they all come out, and then we do battle?
I'm game. What about you, Snarn? I believe we have enough rope.
Well, what does the area like? We're on like a cliff, right?
Yeah. I think there's just a few trees scattered around, so you could,
Okay.
conceivably tie a rope off to one. Yeah. But before we do that, we're going to end it tonight. So
Okay.
yeah, we can finalize the plans for the Nanny Poopoo adventure next week.
I'm gonna watch some MacGyver episodes and figure out.
Yeah.
I think
Snarn,
Snarn.
Snarn, why don't you have Fly, damn it? You should have picked Fly.
I think lowering him down, it's a very Mission Impossible. We lower him down, he does the fireball, we pull him back up.
Does anyone
What
have
could go
feather
wrong?
fall? Just in case.
We don't need Featherfall because that's a foolproof plan.
That's right.
Yeah, it's y'all's plan. I'm just here to watch it happen.
Right. and roll fall.
I got
damage.
an idea. You can all lower me down.
That's an extremely bad idea, sir. All right.
All right, cool. I'm gonna wrap it up. Stop video.